In the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. We're here to talk about church history and church truth. Now, there were 5 major churches called the Universal Church. If anybody would like to text me along the way, please do. Feel free. Just texting as we speak. Okay, as we go. Now, church truth. Everything started in 33 AD. Prior to that, Jesus, what? He was a Jew, born of Bethlehem. As he sat there and listened for many years to the Pharisees, he would always question himself, as what we gather. Now, the fact of the matter is, he was eventually taken away due to the king actually wanted to kill him. Now, that's not a good thing. The Son of God dying early. If we know all about the Bible, and we don't even know nearly as much as we need to, like even with Adam and Eve, they say 7 days. The earth was created. Now, if the church was created in 7 years, is it 7 years our time? God's time? That's the question that we have to ask ourselves. And as he looked over the earth after 7 days, he still saw that it was empty. So he created Adam. But Adam looked lonely. So he ended up creating Eve. So he put Adam asleep. Okay. He took one of his ribs and had created Eve. Now, God only asked one thing: do not eat from that fruit tree. You don't know if it's a fig, apple, whatever. Nobody actually knows. Now, at this point in time, as they're gathering foods or whatever for a fire, which was Adam, Eve was coerced by the serpents, who we consider the evil one. Okay? The evil one has caused her to eat the fruit from the tree. And at that point, she had covered herself, realizing she was naked. Now her husband came home, Adam, and has said, "Why are you covered? What have you done?" And what has happened is what he figured out. She ate from the fruit tree, the forbidden fruit tree, and she coerced him into doing the same. He eventually broke down and has done the same thing. Now, at that point, they're both covered up. And when God came into the presence of them, he asked, "Where are you? Where are you?" And it was kind of bad at this point because God already knew what has happened. You know, um, and it's just in the book of Genesis. There are many books within the Bible, many books that are used outside the Bible. Uh, you know, Everything that a bishop writes or a bishop writes to another bishop, um, eventually later on can be used as a canon law. Now, eventually, God figured it all out and had kicked him out of Eden. And when he kicked him out of Eden, they had hardship. It was unbelievable hardship. That is what we gather. Now, at this point, there's nothing that anybody can do to help them get back into Eden, what has been done. For the serpent was the evil one and had coerced them to do something that they should never have done. Now, if we look out throughout the future, people say and do things uh, that are so against God that it's not even funny. Um, Me including we're all of the human aspect. We do not have the divine aspect of what God would have. Um, the bigger picture is that they were casted out and their families had suffered for many, 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 many years. But that's not even just the worst of it. When this is BC now, the kings of kings and all the holy men, when Jesus was finally born, um, wanted to find Jesus. We're going to skip forward a little bit. And his parents, the Virgin Mary, were Theotokos, and his father, Joseph, had taken him out of there to hide him. So, along the way, as he kept listening to sermons, among a lot of different things, he would question everything, saying, "No, that is not right." And they would ask, "How do you know?" Now, only he would be able to know this. You know, I'm not God, far from it. I have never really hurt somebody unless I was punching them, or if I was overseas. But that's in our past. But as we move closer to the future, the more you learn, the more you'll be under attack, as we call it. You know, it's a hard life. It really is. There are a lot of great people out there, and there are a lot of unique people out there. Myself included. I mean, all bishops are unique in one way or another. My uncle was the Canonical of the Catholic Church, Cardinal in the Philippines. But I remember he was a holy man for many, 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 many years prior to me. Uh, all bishops are equal in the eyes of the Lord. No difference between the cardinals and the Pope, or the patriarchate with the patriarch, with the archbishops, the metropolitan archbishops. Difference between a monarchy, the Pope has the final say, where a patriarchate, all bishops have one vote. Now you could suggest something and be shot down on that. So you gotta remember, be vigilant on who you're discussing things with. The theological basis, it says that we should, doctrine of the church, view the original doctrine. Well, it's been altered so many times. Uh, I've gone to a Catholic church for quite some time. It wasn't bad. I mean, I wasn't born Roman Catholic, but I was born in the Roman Catholic Church, which would be Byzantine, more out east, I should say, which they called us Orthodox, but it was Byzantine Catholic. Melchite Greek Catholic, Melchite Catholic. There are so many different types of Catholic churches. You have three patriarchs of Moscow, Russian Orthodox Church, the old Russian Orthodox Church, and then you have I believe it's the Catholic Church that has a patriarch there in Moscow itself also. Now the Pope appoints these patriarchs. It's just a titled position. That's all it is. In 1054, when the church schismed, it wasn't the first schism. 381 AD or something like that. Third Ecumenical Council. Did they have the first schism between Oriental Orthodox and the Orthodox Church? Second schism, which is the Great Schism. Okay, would be between the Roman Catholic Church and all Orthodox churches. Now, there's nothing we can do about that factor, except move forward. Crusades happen, we all know about that. But we're all grown men. All grown men. We could all get along. But everybody seems to like to get involved in everything these days. Instead of being in the positive way, it's more towards negative that I can see. Uh, we should all pray on that. I love my wife. There's nobody better. I tried to do something right the other day, and turns out I got a way to do what I need to do, which is right. No, that's life for you. That's God's human and divine plan. So, anyway, coming tomorrow night, we will do this again. God bless. In the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen.